Welcome back, everyone. Good afternoon, all. So, in the last session of Faculty Development Program, we witnessed an expert, Dr. Rajneesh Arora, on the topic of leadership for academic excellence. So, moving further to the next session, now I would like to request Mr. Ashmit to introduce our today's distinguished speaker, Professor S.L. Satheesh Kumar, to our esteemed audience. Over to you, Ashmit.
Thank you, ma'am. Professor S.L. Satish Kumar, a very experienced personnel with over 30 years of experience in areas of teaching and learning and development, talent development, delivery and management of large-scale training programs, and industry-academia relationship. He completed his B.Tech from NIT Warangal, then known as Regional Engineering College, in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Post-graduation, he completed his M.Tech in Electronics from Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belgaum. He has many certifications throughout the world from the likes of Harvard Business Publishing and Development Dimensions International Learning Systems. He has worked with Wipro from 2008 to 2019 as the All India Head of Content Delivery and Technical Delivery for the Mission 10X Wipro flagship program. Prior to Wipro Technologies, he held many important positions such as Director, Training, Education and Placement of an Engineering College in Bangalore, Head of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department in Engineering College, Bangalore. He has also provided leadership for planning, development and implementation of the college's placement activities. Sir, we are honored to have you today with us. I welcome him from the core of my heart, and we will be hearing from him about teaching and learning process redefined. Sir, please.
Yes. Good afternoon to all of you. I'm Professor Satheesh Kumar from Bangalore. There was some technical issue of connecting to all of you. Sorry for the inconvenience caused to you. We will compensate this at the end by another 15 minutes extra session. But I have small announcements to make. I do agree that more than 87 participants are there. One of you has to switch on your audio and video and speak to me, because I will not speak only to the computer or laptop or desktop screen. I need to talk to the participants. So every person who comes on video and audio for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I will interact again. Then the next person can come on. I hope all of you are able to hear my voice. Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, madam has switched on. So madam will get 5-star chocolate from Ajay Kumar Bansal for being the first person to switch on the video and audio. Madam?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Are you along with many other people? Are you alone in your room?
Sir, I am alone in the lab.
Then you can remove your what is that your mask, so that we can interact better. And at the same time, there is one more professor who has connected. So now with these two people, others please do not switch on the video, because internet will be a problem, I think. What is your good name, Professor? Professor is not talking to me. Madam, only you can tell me about your name.
Sumana Roy from Guru Nanak.
Sumana Roy. And Tarun Singh, can you please switch off your video now for 5 minutes? Tarun Singh, can you please switch off your video because of bandwidth issues?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to interact with Sumana Rai for 5 or 10 minutes. After that, Tarun will come, and then, somebody else. This is how the session will continue for 2 hours from now. Sumana Rai, you are from which college?
Institute of Pharmaceutical Science and Technology, Kolkata, West Bengal.
You have to be louder, madam. You have to be louder. Your voice is not audible to me.
Guru Nanak Institute of Pharmaceutical Science and Technology, West Bengal, Kolkata.
Fantastic, fantastic. Sumana, right now your voice is very clear. Continue with the same amount of voice, same amount of energy. So now we are going to begin a session known as Teaching Learning Process Redefined. I know for the last 1.5 years, all of us are doing online teaching, and some people are doing face-to-face teaching. Some people are doing both. All these things are happening for the last 1.5 years. So now in that connection, we are going to discuss about teaching learning process redefined. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. I'm going to begin the session by asking some questions. You take some subjects of pharmacy, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you please tell me, when you take 1 hour class to your students, during that 1 hour, do you ask at least 1 or 2 questions to your students?
Yes, sir. Actually,
Yes.
sir, can I interrupt? Actually, sir, we are following mainly flip learning technology. So
Fantastic.
we are preparing the video lecture, and those video lecture is uploaded in our group portal. Student
Fantastic.
have specific ID password. They can access that class video before the class, and as
Yes.
because we are following the flip learning technology during the class, that main interaction is the group discussion and the student interaction, and if they have certain doubt, that will be discussed during the class.
Fantastic, fantastic. So now with that connection, I want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a
Yes,
question, madam?
definitely, sir.
Okay. Now, all of us are teachers. All of us are teachers. So we go to theory class, we go to laboratory class. Of course, now we are doing online class. So now I'm going to ask you a question and giving you 4 options. Okay? Or I will ask a question and wait for an answer. Generally, the audience will prefer which one, madam? Asking a question and waiting for an answer is on one side. Asking a question and giving you 4 options is on the other side. Generally, the audience will prefer which?
4 option.
4 options. Can you tell me why?
Option.
Can you tell me
As
why?
because some hint will be there.
Yes,
which can
some hint will be
help
there.
them, which can help
Fantastic,
them to.
fantastic. Now I want to tell you, when I asked the same question yesterday to another faculty member in another faculty development program, he also told the same thing. They will prefer 4 options. I asked him, can you tell me why people prefer 4 options? He told me the probability of getting the right answer is 25% even before you have asked the question.
More specific, sir.
So that means all of us are highly qualified, all of us are highly experienced, but we have to be little more specific, we have to be little more smart, we have to be little more creative, we have to be little more innovative. So that is my first request to all the faculty members across the country who are there with me right now, 83 of them. So all of us have to become little more innovative, little more creative in our work. Not that we are not doing a good job, we are doing excellent job, but the world expects little more from us. But now Sumana Rai says that is a more specific answer, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Now, I will ask you second question. Asking a question and giving you 4 options is on one side. Asking a question and giving you 2 options is on the other side. The public will prefer which, madam, audience?
Question with 2 options. So the probability factor increases up to 50%. Factor increase up to chances of correct answer getting increased up to 50%.
Is now becoming creative, innovative. She says people will prefer 50% because the probability of getting the right answer is 50% now. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So you gave the little creative and innovative answer because I pricked you. I pricked you in the previous question. Am I right? So today I received one courier from Ajay Kumar, who is organizing this FDP on behalf of University of Haryana, and that courier had surgical pins. Surgical pins. I called him and said, what should I do with the pins? He said, only when you prick our faculty members, they are becoming creative and innovative. So please use these pins to prick our people. So I'm going to prick all of you, 83 of you, for the next 2 hours. Is that okay, Somanara?
Yes, sir. Okay.
So when I was conducting a session yesterday, the same thing they told. 2 options because the probability of getting the right answer is 50% even before the question is asked. But one faculty asked, sir, why don't you give me one option?
Then that is not a question.
So now you see there is a smile on the face of Sumana Rai. So that is not a question because when you give one option, that means you are giving an answer. When you are giving an answer, you have to ask a question. So, but the rest of the people, they had a smile on their face. So the second point for all the faculty members is, being a faculty member, all of us should have the ability and capability to create a smile on the face of every student, at least for 1 minute in 1 hour class. Do you agree with that?
Agreed, sir.
Yes. So keep the microphone nearer to your mouth so that I can hear your voice. Are you able
Yes,
to
sir.
talk?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Agree.
yes, yes.
Agree with you.
Fantastic. So all of us should talk about the subject. We should not talk about Mithun Chakravarti. We should not talk about Salman Khan. We should not talk about Priyanka Chopra, Anushka Sharma, and then create a smile on the face of students. We have to talk about our own subject and still get an unexpected smile on the face of all the 60, 70 students inside the classroom. That is another ability. So then I told them, see, I can't give you one option. I will give you two options, but you have to choose either of the two, either option A or option B. You should not say both of the above, none of the above, sometimes that A, sometimes B, all that you should not tell me, right? Because we are all faculty members, we are all very intelligent people. We will select third option and fourth option when only two options are given to us, right?
Yes, sir.
So Sumana Rai's voice is not audible, so I
Yes,
will go.
sir.
But you have to talk. You should not just only nod the head. You have to
Yes,
talk.
sir. I talk.
Sumana Rai, I will give you question and two options. You have to select only one out of the two. You should not say both of the above, none of the above, all such things. Sometimes this, sometimes that. You should not tell me. Both
Okay.
are maybe equally likely, but you have to select one out of the two. One may be 50.1%, other one may be 49.9%, but 50.1 is better than 49.9. Do you agree?
Agreed.
Okay. My first question is very simple. I'm not going to ask any subject related questions because faculty members from different departments are attending this seminar. So my first one is what should happen in our classroom, whether it is online classroom or offline classroom or theory classroom or laboratory classroom, whatever may be the classroom. What should happen in the classroom? A, teaching, B, learning. What should
Learning.
happen in the classroom?
Both, sir. Both.
Learning.
Teaching,
plus-
learning.
What I told Tarun
Teaching,
Singh is
learning,
answering or Srikanth is answering. I am not going to accept that. Both of the above, none of the above is prohibited. You have to answer one out
No,
of
sir.
two, whichever
Teaching,
is slightly
teaching
better.
teaching and learning, but particularly I will prefer that 60% learning and 40% teaching.
Yes. So now I told both are equally likely, but you have to select only one out of the two. So you are selected. Learning should happen in the classroom. I am not
Yes.
saying teaching won't happen. I am not saying teacher is not there. Teacher will be there. Teaching will happen. We are not putting teaching into the dustbin or teacher into the dustbin. We are only giving the focus on learning. Do you agree with that, Srikanth?
Outcome out. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Outcome should be learning. Okay. Thank you for giving a expected answer. And I have conducted these programs in 24 states for the last 16 years. So almost 99.99% of the people said, yes, teacher will be there, teaching will happen, but all our focus should be on learning. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Right.
Yes. My second question is same as the first question. Good to have a teacher whose second question is same as the first question. What should happen in the classroom? A, passive learning, B, active learning.
Active learning.
Fantastic. See, earlier we were happy with learning, but now we say learning is fine, but we want active learning to happen. Do you agree with that?
Agreed, sir.
Yes. Madam, I will ask you the third question. Shall I ask you the third question?
Yes.
And third question is same as the first and second question. What should happen in the classroom? A, active learning, B, interactive learning.
Interactive learning.
See, sometime back Sumana Roy was happy with learning. After some time she says, no, I want active learning to happen in my class. Now she says, no, I want interactive learning to happen in my classroom. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Absolutely.
At that time, one faculty member said yesterday, sir, please ask the next question, sir. I said, I am not manufacturing questions here. I will ask whatever I have planned. No, sir, it is very interesting, sir. Please ask. And the next faculty said, sir, we know the question also. How do you know? I have not asked it. Your second question is same as first question. Third question is same as second and first question. So your fourth question also will be same as first, second, third. And before I could ask the question, another teacher said, sir, I know the option also. I asked which option? He said option B. I said, what is B? Yeah, that I don't know. My option is B. Now you tell me what is A and B, then let us see whether I'm right or wrong. So then I said, okay, my fourth question is what should happen in the classroom? A, interactive learning. B, experiential learning along with interactive learning.
Experiencing learning with interactive learning.
So now you see that teacher said, sir, I have already selected the option before you gave the two options.
Only the answer become more specific towards the question, sir.
So now I will ask you one small question. You wanted learning to happen in the classroom, am I right?
Yes.
Is learning happening in all the classrooms of all the departments of all the colleges and all the states of our country?
That must be, that should be. That must be, that should be.
Yes, but is it happening in all the classrooms of our country?
That can be reflected from the outcome of those institute, of those departments.
Correct, but what is your feeling? Is it happening learning in all the places of our country?
Not 100%. Not 100%, sir.
So one teacher said, sir, already Sumana Rai has given the answer. Learning, we want learning to happen, but it is not happening in all the places. Maybe it is happening in some places. So I said, yes. Sir, I want to tell my opinion. I said, yeah, please tell me. Sir, forget about learning. Even effective teaching is not happening in some of the classrooms, in some of the departments, in some of the colleges of the country. Is that also true?
No, sir.
Now, Srikanth can answer me or Tarun Singh can answer me for the next few questions. Srikanth, can you switch on your video?
Yes, sir.
So now, Srikanth, I'm not able to see you.
1 sec. Yes. Yes, sir.
Now tell me.
I'm visible. Yeah.
You understood what we discussed? Learning
Yes, sir.
should happen, active learning should happen, interactive learning should happen, and
Experiential
learning should happen. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And then one teacher asked me a question, sir, is there any other types of learning? Because just now I came to know only 4 types of learning. I was not aware of all these types of learning. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Can you tell me some more types of learning?
Some more types of learning. I mean,
like we told active learning, passive learning, interactive learning, experiential learning. All these we told. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So now I'm asking you a question. Is there any other types of learning you have heard so far?
No, sir. That experiential learning with interactive itself is new to me.
So nothing to worry, nothing to worry. I will make you an expert teacher at the end of 1 week. Don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me, another teacher said, sir, you please tell us, is there any other types of learning? I said, yes, collaborative learning, cooperative learning, blended learning, deeper learning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And then one HOD, then one head of the department who was attending the session, he said, sir, I will do one more PhD on learning and types of learning. Because I'm having 20 years of experience as a head of the department, but I am not aware of so many types of learning. So that is what I'm requesting all of you, Srikanth, that we should focus on learning, active learning, interactive learning, experiential learning, collaborative learning, cooperative learning, blended learning, deeper learning. We should avoid passive learning. We should avoid surface learning so that the students will become much more capable and they will be able to achieve their goals. When they achieve their goals, all of us will be very happy. Then only the brand of a teacher will improve, increase, and the brand of an institution will increase. Am I right?
Yes.
That is what I wanted to. Now, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you read what is there on the screen?
Teaching learning process redefined.
You're able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Still, we are in the title page, but are you feeling that you're feeling sleepy now?
No, sir, we are not feeling sleepy at all.
Yes. Are you getting bored?
No, sir, not at
All
all.
that which we discussed was necessary for all the teachers of our country?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Yes, yes. So whenever I address the faculty members, the first thing which comes to my mind is Sanskrit shlok. I will tell you the first line, you have to tell me the second line. And if you tell the right answer, you will get one 5-star chocolate after some time, not today, because we are online now. Right? Ajay Kumar Bansal will make a note of how many people have won how many chocolates, whether it is e-chocolates or physical chocolates. When you go to their campus, he will give it to you. Okay? Okay, now please tell me, Srikanth, you are from which college?
I am from Geetam University, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh.
Oh, so therefore you are near to Bangalore. No, nothing to worry. So now let me ask you, let me tell you the first line of that Sanskrit slok. Matru Devo Bhava. Have you heard of this Matru Devo Bhava?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
tell me what is the next line?
Pitru Devo Bhava.
What is the third line?
Acharya Devo Bhava.
Fantastic. I asked, what is the fourth line? Many people said, sir, only 3 we know, but just for information, the fourth line is?
Atithi Devo.
So
Atithi Devo.
one teacher yesterday, can you tell me in one sentence what is the meaning of this? He said, sir, Matru Devo Bhava means mother is the first God for everybody. Then I said, what is the next line? Father is the second God for everybody. Then what? Sir, teacher is the third God for everybody. So now I am seeing 83 gods in front of me. Teacher is a God. And I have not told this, you read it and you told me. So my next point, which I want all of you to make a note is, you are a God. And when I see 83 gods, I'm feeling happy. Because when I go to a temple, I see only one God. So I would like to do Sashtang Namaskar to all the 83 gods. Right? You are able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir, yes.
So now my question to you is, therefore we should have that responsibility, accountability. In Hindi, it is called Jimmedari and Jawabdari. That you are not just a teacher, you are not just a faculty member, you are not just a professor, you are not just assistant professor or associate professor or senior professor, you are a God. Because this says Father is the second God, Mother is the first God, third God for everybody is the teacher. So that if we realize that and if you keep in our mind, anything can be achieved in this world. Every teacher can become the best teacher of the world. Do you agree with that, Srikanth?
Yes, sir, I agree.
Yes. So now, I also asked one teacher yesterday, okay, you told me learning is not happening, only teaching is happening, and sometimes some learning is happening, and sometimes even effective teaching is not happening. Then how is that every student is getting first class with distinction? He said, sir, give us 5 minutes time, we will prepare one slide and give it to you. I said, okay, please prepare the slide and give it to me. And you know what is the slide? How they are getting, I asked them. I think Tarun Singh can come online. Tarun Singh, are you there? Tarun
Yes, sir.
Singh.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yeah, but I want to see you.
Yes, sir, I'm opening my cam.
Yeah, you have to switch on the video.
Yes, sir.
So where? I'm not able to see you.
I've opened my cam.
Tarun Singh, you are from which college?
Sir, I'm Central University of Haryana, sir.
Fantastic. So you are from the same university where Ajay Kumar Bansal has
Yes,
arranged
sir.
this FDP program for all of us. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So now you understood all that which we discussed for the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm getting.
It is all useful information for discussion?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I asked one faculty, he said, I'll give you one slide after a few minutes. He sent a slide to me and the slide says, I will tell you, before that, let me ask you another question. Now, if you don't get a reply for the question asked by the student, right? Do you ask questions to the students?
We will think, sir.
No, when teacher is asking a question to the student, do you get the reply from the students every time?
Is it not right, sir? Maybe the student is know the answer or not. That is not sure.
That means many a times we don't get answer. Correct. The reasons you have already told, they may not know the answer, they may not understand the question, they may be having a fear of communication, they may be having hesitation, they may have nervousness. But one of the reasons given by one of the teachers is students are not willing to give an answer because they are afraid that if their answer is wrong, other students will laugh at them. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. I am agree.
So one day I was addressing only students in one of the colleges 2 years back, face-to-face conversation. I asked them, does your teacher ask a question, at least 1 or 2 questions every class? Yes, sir. Do you answer? Very rarely, sir. Can you tell me why? Sir, we are afraid that other students will laugh at us when we give wrong answer. I said, okay, but let me tell you what I understand from you. Other student can laugh at you provided they come to know that your answer is wrong. For them to know that your answer is wrong, they should know the right answer. Without knowing the right answer, how will they know that your answer is wrong? And if they know the right answer, why they didn't answer? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I am getting.
So that means that is not the actual reason. Then I gave them 10 minutes time and said, please have a brainstorming session with all the students and tell me why you are not giving an answer for the questions asked by the teacher. Then they came out with a single line answer, fear of failure. What is the reason why students are not willing to give an answer?
Due to fear, sir.
Fear of failure, fear of failure. Can you tell me what is the fear of failure means? The fear of failure.
I'm not, maybe, sir, I'm not know the answer. It's the fear.
Fear of failure.
My answer maybe, my answer was wrong. That may be failure.
So then I told them, if all of us are having fear of failure, what will happen to us? So now, can you please read this slide?
Yes, sir. On the left hand side, there is mentioned failure. On the right hand side, success.
Oh, I want you to read the 3 lines in black color.
Yes, sir. I'm reading. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure.
See, that is okay. Somebody, author's name is given there. Am I right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So now my question to you is, every student will have some dream to achieve. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Every faculty also will have some dream to achieve, right?
Yes, sir.
But there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve. And what is that one thing which makes a dream impossible to achieve? The fear of failure.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree? So
yes, sir.
you have to remove the fear of failure from the students. How to do that is we can discuss for another half an hour time. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But whether you should do something inside the classroom, outside the classroom, inside the laboratory, inside the campus, inside the mess, wherever you do, you should remove the fear of failure from the students. They will be achieving their dreams. And when they don't achieve the dreams, they will be unhappy. And when they are unhappy, we are also unhappy, right? They will not be successful. We will feel bad, right?
Yes, sir.
So I asked one teacher, can you tell me how you plan to remove the fear of failure? Can you tell me, Tarun, what is one method of removing the fear of failure from the students?
By using, sir, one process, as I hear from you said, by interactive learning process.
Very good.
Whatever I'm teaching in the class, the students are getting or not. There must be a two-way communication, sir.
Correct. So that is one method. I will tell you what one teacher told me yesterday. He said, one of the methods of removing the fear of failure is teacher should be friendly with all students. Teacher should be
friendly
with all students, but he should not be a friend of any student. He should not be a friend of any student. Are you understanding?
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting that point.
Srikanth, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Srikanth, can you tell me what is that I told you? Can you repeat that sentence? Teacher should be friendly with all students, but he should
But he
not
should
be
not be a friend to any single student.
any student.
Yes.
You
any
should be
student.
friendly with everybody, but you should not be a friend of anybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Understood.
Friendly is different and friend is different.
Yes,
Sumana
different.
Roy,
Different.
are you able to understand? Sumana Roy from West Bengal. Sumana Roy is not able to talk. Okay, now I think, Srikanth, can you tell me what did you understand from this? Teacher should be friendly with all students, but he should not be a friend of any student.
We need to interact with them. We need to understand their troubles, whether it is academic
No,
or
can you please tell me what is the difference between friend and friendly?
friend is like means like we share all the things irrespective of the, but friendly is being friendly is there is a limit, sir, to extent to which we deal with them.
That is all. That is all. You should
So
be friendly with all students, but you should not be a friend of any student.
Yes, there is a slight line.
There should be a, Lakshman Rekha drawn. You know what is Lakshman Rekha?
Yes, yes.
You should not be having any friendship with any student, but you should be friendly. Friendly means approachable.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is what I'm saying, that is one of the methods. So you can discuss about hundreds of methods. And this sentence was told by somebody from Brazil. And he has written a lot of books which are translated into 81 languages, published in 170 countries. 210 million copies have been sold. And what did he say? There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that is fear of failure. Are you able to understand? Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Srikanth, can you read the next slide?
The greatest barrier to success is fear of failure.
Yes. The obstacle for success is what? Fear of failure. So you should make all attempts to remove the fear of failure from the students, right? I was asking one question to Tarun. How is that they are getting first class with distinction without learning? Then one faculty prepared this slide. Srikanth, can you see the slide?
Yes, sir.
How many pictures are there? How many images are there?
9.
9. So I asked him to explain. Just to save time, I will repeat what he told. The student has come to the college hostel, and this is the first day of his life in college hostel. He is walking towards the college classroom on the very first day of the degree course. It could be engineering course, or it could be BSc course, or whatever it may be. Am I right? So he is going with a smile on his face to the classroom, thinking that he will become the university gold medalist, things like that. Do you agree? Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Second picture, he told me, but the teacher has come at 9 o'clock. And the teacher is telling, see, I'm going to teach you these topics, very important for the examination point of view. So kindly pay attention and listen to me. Am I right?
Yes.
And the third picture says, the teacher tells, see, I'm not taking content only from one textbook. I'm taking from many reference books. So you should remember everything, because questions will come in the examination. Only if you know all this information, you will be able to answer. Symbolically, it is shown as putting the books into the mouth. Am I right, Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And then the next hour, one more teacher will come and say, I'm going to teach another subject. My subject is equally important. So everybody wants to put all the information, and nothing should spill out of his mouth or his stomach. So they are putting a funnel. Are you able to see the funnel?
Yes, sir.
And then the third teacher will come, and then fourth teacher will come, and now you can see the stomach size of the student. And then that is in 7th picture. 8th picture, can you tell me what is happening? He is vomiting. You know where? In the examination center. In the examination center, university exams are happening, and he is vomiting. And finally, the results have come. He has got first class with distinction. Convocation is happening. Some teachers are clapping. One teacher is trying to shake hand. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So I asked that faculty who prepared this slide, can you summarize this in one sentence? He says, sir, very simple. Ratta before the examination, ulti during the examination. I told this in Hindi because he was from North. So he told the sentence in Hindi. And I asked another professor, can you translate that into some other language, English? He said, memorizing before the examination and vomiting during the examination. Are you able to understand, Mr. Srikanth, what I am telling?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. So now, I don't know whether you understood the meaning of ratta and ulti. Tarun Singh, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Tarun, can you tell me what do you mean by ratta?
Yes, sir. मतलब किसी चीज को
memorizing.
Yes, sir, memorizing, ratification.
Ulti.
Vomiting, sir.
Vomiting. Ratta followed by ulti will get us first class with distinction in any college, in any department, in any degree. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
But the problem is when the student goes to a company, whether it is core company or IT company, non-IT company or any other company, this ratta followed by ulti will not help them. Ratta or ulti help nahi kar sakta na.
Yes, sir. बिल्कुल नहीं करेगा.
They have to prepare a new product or they have to improvise existing product. उसको लिए ratta और ulti help नहीं होता.
Yes, sir.
So that is what I am telling my dear faculty members. 83 people are there, much more than that are there. My request to all of you is, I know our students are getting first class with distinction, but the process they are using is ratta followed by ulti. Even I was a student a few years back, you were a student a few years back, all of us have followed ratta followed by ulti. Do you agree?
We are agree.
So don't do that. Don't do that. Let the focus be on learning, active learning, interactive learning, collaborative learning, cooperative learning, blended learning, deeper learning, experiential learning. All these, when it is happening, then there is no need of, ratta and ulti. Am I right, Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then one teacher asked me, okay, sir, all this is fine. I have a question. I said, yeah, please ask the question. How to ensure that learning is happening, sir? How to make sure that learning is happening in my classroom? Did you understand the question, Tarun Singh?
Yes, sir.
So then I said, put one slide. You please read only the top 3 lines which are in white color. Slowly. Can you read first line?
Tell me and I forget.
Okay. Second line?
Teach me and I remember.
Okay. Third line?
Involve me and I learn.
Fantastic.
By Benjamin Franklin.
To save the time, I will explain each sentence. In each line, there is one I. Do you agree with that, Tarun?
Yes, sir. There are 3 I.
What is that I refers to in our context?
Student.
In our situation, in our college, in our classroom, who is this I?
Student.
So, student is telling to the teacher, sir, you came to the classroom, you told something about Newton's law, Kirchhoff's law, or whatever it is. You told, I forgot. Why? That is life. You tell me, I forget. Yes. Another student says, sir, you are trying to teach me with the PowerPoint presentation, with a video or with the audio or animation. So you are trying to teach me. Therefore, I remember. Remember means what? Ratta. Remember means what? Lowest level of learning as per Bloom's taxonomy.
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding, Srikanth?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are teaching me, but I only remember. What do you mean by remember? Lowest level of learning as per Bloom's taxonomy. What do you mean by remembering? Ratta. Memorizing, remembering. And another student says, sir, you want all of us to learn? Yes. So you should involve us in the teaching learning process. You have to involve us what? Srikanth is not telling me.
Yes, sir.
You have to involve us in the teaching learning process. Involve means they should do some activity, they should do some discussion, they should interact. All these should happen. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir. Activity-based learning.
Yes. But one teacher said, sir, I want to tell you something. Sir, I am not involving my students at all. Why you are not involving? Sir, the moment I enter the classroom, I make one announcement. What announcement you made? All of you maintain pin drop silence. All of you maintain?
Pin drop silence, sir.
So students are maintaining pin drop silence. So if students are maintaining pin drop silence, are you able to involve the students in the teaching learning process?
No.
No. So now when they are not involved in the teaching learning process, how will they learn? Are you understanding what I am saying? Because you are somewhere, you are in Vizag, you are in Haryana, I am in Bangalore. Audio video problems may be there, bandwidth problems may be there, internet problems may be there, but are you understanding what I am trying to convey?
Yes, sir. We are
Yes, sir.
getting.
Yes.
Yes. So now this was told by whom? These 3 lines was told by whom?
Benjamin Franklin.
Yes. He is a famous personality whose photograph is there on the screen. Am I right?
Yes.
But tell me honestly, you know the meaning of honestly. I want 100% honesty. All the teachers in our country are aware of these 3 lines? Nobody is answering.
No.
Maybe, sir.
Awareness.
100%, sir.
Awareness might be there, sir. Awareness we might have,
But they are not following or implementing.
but implementation, right? Application and implementation.
Honestly, with my 37 years of experience, when I ask this question, all the teachers are aware. Sir, I don't know about other teachers. One teacher told me, I don't know myself. Forget about other teachers. Because I am a rank holder, I am a gold medalist in my master's degree, but I don't know these 3 sentences from Benjamin Franklin. So, some people may be knowing, some people may not be knowing. That is okay. It's all right. But we are now coming to know. Am I right, Srikanth?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes. So the only way to make them to learn is to involve them in the teaching learning process. And now tell me, Srikanth, Benjamin Franklin told this 10 years back or 20 years back?
No, sir. It's more than a century.
More than 100 years back, you are telling me. Now I want to tell you, he was not there 100 years back. He died in 1790.
Yes, yes.
So that means, you know the meaning what I am trying to tell you. 300 years back, he has told this. Even though he has told this 300 years back, many of us, we are not implementing, we are not aware. Am I right, Tarun Singh?
Yes, sir.
That is what I am trying to tell my dear faculty members. I know you are all bachelor's degree, master's degree. Many of you will be having PhD. Many of you have a lot of years of experience. I respect you. I salute you. I have already done Sashtang Namaskar to all of you. Am I right, Tarun Singh?
Yes, sir.
But you have to now understand the need of the hour is learning and not just teaching. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. We are agree with that.
Yes. So one teacher asked me, okay, sir, I will try to involve them. I have a question. I said, yeah, please ask me the question. Which question? Sir, how to make sure that they understood all the topics which I taught, sir? What is the question, Tarun? How to ensure, how to make sure that students have understood what I have taught?
Either they are getting or not, sir. What I'm speaking, what I'm teaching.
So for that, I have put one more slide. Tarun will read now.
I hear and I forget. I see.
Yeah, tell me, second line.
Yes, sir. I see and I remember. I do and I understand.
Yes. So I stands for student. You have already
Yes, sir.
told. So one student told one teacher, sir, you came and told something. You came and told something about mechanical engineering, pharmacy, whatever it is. You told something. I heard, but I forget. Why?
Yes, sir.
That is life.
Yes, sir.
Another student says, sir, you showed a video, so I saw the video. Therefore, I remember. But remember is lowest level of learning. Remembering is ratta. The third student says, sir, you want us to understand? Yes, I want all of you to understand what I am teaching or what I am talking, what I am explaining, what I am describing. Okay, for that we should do something. Some activity we have to do, whether it is talking or whether it is practical or whether it is experiential, whether it is interactive, we have to do something. Only when we do, we understand. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And he told not 300 years before, he told more than 2500 years before, because he died before BC. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is what I am trying to tell you, my dear faculty members. One more faculty has come online, and what is his name? I don't know. He is a host. I think he is Ajay Kumar Bansal. Am I right, Ajay Kumar?
Yes, sir.
So now is that my voice is clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
So now I hope all of them, I don't know how many of them are there because I am in slide mode. I am sharing my screen, so I can't see. How many are there?
83 candidates are there, sir.
83 of you, my personal request to all of you is, I have no objection if you take a screenshot of this slide. Take a printout, put it in your sitting place in the college and also put it in your house till you become the world's best teacher. I will help you to become the world's best teacher. Maybe not in this 1 week, but over a period of time, I will come to Haryana, I will come to wherever you want. You want me to come to Visakhapatnam, I will come there. I will sit there with you, with your faculty, with your department. I will tell you what you should do in order to become the world's best teacher. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, I don't mind if you take one more screenshot of this slide and keep it in your house, but you should keep remembering, you should keep understanding what all these means, not just for show, right? Is that right, Tarun?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And Tarun, can you tell me, I have put a next slide. There are two words. What is the first word on the top?
Teach.
What is the spelling?
Teach.
And what is the mirror image of that word teach in the bottom?
From the left hand side, if I'm able to read, LEARN. From
What
the
does
left
that
hand
mean?
side.
Yes,
Yes,
what
sir.
does that mean?
It is
Learn.
Lord.
But
Learn.
I'm teaching either the student is learning or not.
Correct. Now tell me, you have so many years of experience, Mr. Tarun Singh.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever guess that the mirror image of the word teach is learn?
No.
Is it creating a jerk in your body? You know the meaning of jerk? A shock?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And one teacher said, what shock? I am getting a mild heart attack. I am a teacher. I am a gold medalist in my master's degree. I have 20 years of experience. I never knew that the mirror image of the word teach is learn. And he said, what jerk? I am getting a small, mild heart attack. I said, don't worry. Teachers won't get a heart attack so easily. And even if they are getting, our Ajay Kumar Bansal professor from Central University has arranged for ambulance vehicles. Am I right, Ajay Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now that is what I am requesting all the 83 faculty members. Please ensure that learning is happening at the end of every 1 hour. Focus should not be on teaching. The focus should be on learning. Of course, teaching will happen, teacher will be there, but the focus should be on learning. Is that clear, Tarun Singh?
Yes, sir.
You know, one day my professor asked me, how is your college? I said, fine. What subjects are you teaching? I said, I'm teaching 3 subjects. How is the syllabus? I said, 100% covered. क्या बोला था मैं?
100% covered.
Covered. I thought he will appreciate me. He said, you are covering the syllabus with a bed sheet? Are you covering the syllabus with a sari? No, sir, I have covered 100% syllabus. Then he told me, Satheesh, please understand, teachers are not supposed to cover the syllabus, 100% syllabus with a bed sheet. Then what am I supposed to do? I asked him. Teachers are supposed to uncover the syllabus. Teachers are supposed to
Uncover the syllabus.
the syllabus. Then I asked why, sir. He said so that students can discover. Sanjeev, are you able to hear me? Sanjeev Singh. Srikanth, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir, I am able to hear you.
Yes, sir. I'm
Can you
Sanjeev. I'm
repeat it?
able to hear you, sir.
Yes, Sanjeev, please. Yeah, please, Sanjeev, switch on your video. Sanjeev
Yes,
Singh.
sir. I've switched.
You
Yes,
are
sir,
from
I've
which
switched
college? You are from which college, Sanjeev?
Sir, I am from Anand Engineering College, Agra.
Agra. You know, Taj Mahal is there.
Yes, sir.
I know. And your vice principal is Praveen, huh?
Sir, the director is Dr. Shailendra Singh.
I know,
He's from
vice principal.
Sir,
He
there
is
is no
from.
vice principal nowadays.
Okay. Anyway, so now Sanjeev, you tell me what a teacher is focusing on, covering 100% syllabus. But my teacher told me the teacher should focus on covering or uncovering.
A teacher should focus on the covering.
Covering or uncovering? Uncovering the syllabus so that students can
Can learn.
discover.
Discover. Definitely.
Can you repeat? Teacher should not cover the syllabus with a bed sheet or a sari or a cloth. He should uncover the syllabus so that students can discover.
Definitely. Sure, sir.
So I request all of you to pay attention to that. And I want Sanjeev sir to read the first two lines.
Learning is not the product of teaching.
When you read that sentence, are you also getting a jerk in your body? Learning is not the product of teaching. I was a teacher for so many years. I thought the product of teaching is learning. But now this scientist with so many years of research, he says, learning is not the product of teaching. Thoda shock aa gaya?
Yes, sir. Definitely,
Yes.
sir. Because I also believe this, that learning is the product of teaching.
But that is what you and me think because we are teachers. But he is a researcher. He has done research for so many years. And he said learning is not the product of teaching. And then we have asked him, okay, you tell us learning is the product of what? And that is what is given in the next three lines. Sanjeev sir will read that.
Learning is the product of the activity of learners.
Learning is the product of activity of learners. So now are you understanding, Dr. Sanjeev?
Yes, sir. Sir, may I add on this?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, there is a famous saying that a person who knows how to learn soon
Yes.
knows everything.
Yes. So this is what we have been discussing for the last 1 hour time, saying that we should involve the students in the teaching learning process if they have to learn, and we should make them to do some activity if we have to make sure that they are understanding. So basically everything comes. But one teacher said, sir, every time I go to the classroom, I tell students maintain pin drop silence. And they are maintaining pin drop silence for all the 6 semesters of a degree course or 8 semesters of engineering course. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And 8th semester, the company comes and one of the tests is group discussion. And now the student will maintain pin drop silence. Because he has been maintaining pin drop silence for 8 semesters because every teacher said maintain pin drop silence. And now if he is maintaining pin drop silence in the group discussion in a campus recruitment, will he be selected, Sanjeev?
Definitely, sir. His curiosity, the instinct of very curiosity will die when he will
So will he be selected by the company if he is maintaining pin drop silence?
Not at all.
Not at all. When he is not selected, will he feel happy?
No.
Will
Definitely
the
not.
parents feel happy?
Definitely not.
Will the training and placement officer feel happy?
No, not at all.
Will the HOD feel happy?
No, sir.
Will the principal and director feel happy?
No, sir.
Will the
No
chairman
one
and
feel
the
happy.
college feel happy?
No, sir.
No, everybody is unhappy. Sanjeev, you are from Agra. I am going to ask you a question. You have seen lot of Hindi films.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me, there is one person who plays some role who makes everybody unhappy? And what is that person's name?
That is called a villain in the movies.
Villain. Now, who is the villain? Because we made everybody unhappy. Who is the villain in our context?
The teacher is the villain who
Oh my
asked
God.
his student to
So,
keep silent.
Dr. Sanjeev, you want to be a villain or you want to be a hero?
A hero, sir, definitely hero.
Yes. So, my request to all the 83 faculty members is let us not take the role of a villain, asking them to maintain pin drop silence. Yes, they should talk. There should be some noise. I know. Noise is not unwanted, it is wanted noise. They are talking about the subject. They are interacting with everybody with the subject. They are not talking about Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan or Priyanka Chopra or Anushka Sharma or some other heroine. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
They are not talking about Sachin Tendulkar. They are not talking about Anushka Sharma, but they are talking about the subject. So when they talk, there will be some noise and talk. Let that happen because learning has to happen. Do you agree with that?
Sure, sir, sure. Agreed.
So that is what I'm saying. So let us, I know all of you are bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD, you are working hard, you are working 24 hours a day. You are not doing your children's work, but you are doing your students' work. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Your child asked you to buy some pen. You forgot to buy, but your student asked you to bring the book. You took the book. So you are caring more about students than your own children. Correct, Sanjeev?
Yes, sir, correct.
So when that is the case, I respect you, but I am telling you, let us focus on learning rather than only teaching. Is that clear?
Sir. Yes, sir, very clear.
Yeah, Sanjeev, can you tell me who is this a person whose photograph is there on my screen?
Sir, Einstein, sir.
Everybody knows Einstein, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is that he told?
Student is not a container you have to fill, but a torch you have to light up.
Yes. Student is not a container. Student is not a bucket. And we are filling that bucket with all the information from all the textbooks and reference books. We are giving everything which is there in all possible books. But that is not what student is. Student is not a container. He is not a bucket. He is not a vessel for you to fill up. But he is a torch. But a torch requires to light up. And that is the role of a teacher. Is that clear to you, Dr. Sanjeev?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, can you tell me, this particular scientist, after doing so many years of research, he has come up with 4 lines. Can you read what is written there?
Yes, sir. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn.
So I asked one faculty member last month, what does this mean? He said, sir, all these days in my village, there were some people who cannot read. They cannot write. Therefore, we used to call them as illiterate. He said, you're right. But according to this research, the illiterate of 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write. They cannot be called as illiterate. And who are called as illiterate? Who cannot learn, who cannot unlearn, who cannot relearn. Certain things we have to learn, certain things we have to unlearn because they are obsolete, and certain things we have to relearn to keep updated and do research. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Sir, may I add something here?
Yeah, please add.
Sir, it is said that, sir, if a person who sees the world after 20 years same as he used to see before 20 years, means he has wasted his 20 years of life.
Fantastic. So now, with a lot of experience, you are making that sentence. So I request all the faculty members to understand what Dr. Sanjeev has told us and also understand what we are discussing, because I want all of you to become the world's best teachers. I want you to become the world's best, not just Haryana's best or Agra's best teacher. And we are capable, because I had an opportunity to visit so many countries, and I have gone to so many places, so many universities. Our people are capable. Only thing is we need to focus on. Am I right, Sanjeev?
Very right, sir.
See, once my teacher told me, I will tell you half the sentence. You have to tell me the balance half. Will you be able to try?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There are no shortcuts to
Success.
fantastic. You told, I did not tell. There are no shortcuts to success. Another teacher said, there is no substitute for
Hard work.
hard work. So you told once again, I did not tell. You could have told any other word, but you told hard work. So nowadays, there is a small modification to that. There is no substitute for hard work and smart work.
Yes.
So you have to be smart also, because there is enough proof which says student has worked for 24 hours, but he failed. Enough video proof is there that he is reading, he is by hearting, he is memorizing, ratta karta hai, but ulti nahi karta hai. So that is because only hard work is there, but smart work was not there. So that is the modification. So I repeat, there are no shortcuts to success. There is no substitute for hard work and
Smart work.
smart work. And we have to inculcate all these things in our students. Am I right, Dr. Sanjeev?
Yes, sir.
My third statement is nothing is,
Impossible.
you told, I did not tell. Everything is told by you only. Nothing is impossible.
Yes.
Everything is,
Possible.
again you told, I did not tell. It looks like we know everything, but somehow that willpower, somewhere it is going wrong. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Now the next sentence, impossible should be read as
Possible.
I am possible.
possible. I am possible. Sir, for all the 4 questions, you gave the right answer. You means all the 83 people. So which means we are really capable people. Thoda focus karna hai, thoda willpower chahiye. So my next question, my statement is, where there is a will,
There is a way.
there is a way. You told, I did not tell. हम कुछ नहीं बोला, कुछ statement आप बोल दिया, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Where there is a will, there is a way. So that willpower is required little more. I do agree that you have to do your personal work, you have to do your family work, you have to do your children's work, you have to do your parents' work, you have to do your in-laws' work, you have to do your wife work. Whatever work is there, you have to do. That is priority. You have to go to Agra Taj Mahal and take a selfie with your wife and children and put it in Facebook and WhatsApp. Yes, you do everything. But you also should remember what are the other things which you should do. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I should not focus on covering, I should focus on uncovering so that students can discover. You enjoy your vacation with your family. You want to go to Agra, you go there. You want to go to Taj Mahal, you go there. But after that, coming back, I should ensure learning is happening, active learning is happening, interactive learning is happening, experiential learning is happening, collaborative learning is happening, cooperative learning is happening, blended learning is happening, deeper learning is happening. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So
Very
that
right.
is what I'm saying. Enjoy your life, but at the same time, have the willpower. Where there is a will, there is a way. You told, I did not tell. Dr. Sanjeev, this particular person, after doing so many years of research, has given you 4 lines. Can you read slowly
Yes, sir.
and give respect for comma?
Okay. Teach your students to doubt, to think, to communicate, to question, to make mistakes, to learn from their mistakes, and most importantly, have fun in their learning.
So now I am sure all 83 of them have understood. I will just emphasize what Dr. Sanjeev read. All of us are teachers. We should teach our students to doubt. Let them get doubts. Let them ask some silly doubts. No problem. Silly doubt is also a doubt. You have to clarify. Right? Let them get doubts. Don't get upset with the students asking a doubt. Right? Every student is not equal. All 5 fingers are not equal, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Very right.
Today, somebody else's child is your student. Tomorrow, your child will be somebody else's student. Do you agree with that, Dr. Sanjeev?
Yes, sir. Agreed, sir.
This is what I am requesting all of you. Please take little more focus on all these things which we told. I am not saying you should not enjoy life. You should enjoy life. Correct? Teach your students to doubt. Teach your students to think. Teach your students to communicate. Teach your students to question. Teach your students to make mistakes. Doing mistake is not wrong, but they have to learn from their mistakes. If they don't learn from their mistakes, again they are doing wrong things. Say every human being makes a mistake. God also made a mistake, and he rectified that. Right?
Yes, sir.
So making mistakes is okay, but learning from the mistakes. Once you learn from mistake, you will never repeat the mistake in your lifetime. And last, most importantly, have what, Dr. Sanjeev, in their learning?
And have fun in their learning.
When I told this, one teacher said, "Sir, I want to ask you." "Yeah, please ask me." "Sir, what, sir?" "Ours is engineering college, sir. Ours is BCA college, sir. Ours is MCA college, sir. Ours is a degree college, sir. Are we coming to the college to have fun?" See, fun does not mean watching a film. Fun does not mean having a comedy in the class. Fun does not mean jokes. Fun does not mean about celebrities. Fun does not mean discussion about Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, or some Kapoors. Fun about the subject. Fun about the topic. Fun about the content of delivery. Do you agree, Dr. Sanjeev?
Agreed, sir.
You know, one teacher told me, I want to repeat. Shall I repeat what one teacher told me?
Yes, sir, please.
He said, "Sir, do you know the spelling of the word fundamental?" I said, "I know." He gave me the marker pen and told me to go to the whiteboard. And he said, "Sir, first write the 3 letters of the word fundamental in capital letters." So what are the first 3 letters of the word fundamental?
FUN, fun, that is fun.
FUN. I wrote FUN, I wrote. Then he said, "Give some space." I said, "Okay, I'll give some space." Then he said, "Write 2 letters." I said, DA. Then he said, "Leave some space." Okay. Then write all the balance 6 letters. I wrote. "Why you are asking me to write like this?" "Sir, I will tell you. When teacher is teaching fundamentals to the students, when teacher is teaching basics and concepts to the students, there should be a fun. There should be what?
Fun.
There should be fun in the class. Fun is nothing to do with politics. Fun is nothing to do with films. Fun is nothing to do with sports people or Sachin Tendulkar. Fun is about the topic, about the content, about the subject, about the engineering, about the degree, about the fundamentals you are teaching. So then I said, "What happens if you don't have the fun?" He says, "Last word will happen." What is the last word, Dr. Sanjeev?
Mental.
So now you know what he summarized. If the teacher is not having fun in the classroom when he is teaching fundamentals, students will become
mental.
Then after that, I went to canteen with the final year students. I asked them, "What happened?" "Yes, sir, next month we are completing our course." "So how was it?" "Sir, 17 साल के उम्र में मैं कॉलेज को आया था." How many years old when he came to the college?
17.
Sanjeev, 17 years old, we entered the engineering college. Now we are 21 years old. 4 years course is over. So how was your experience, sir? Very serious teaching, sir. No fun at all in the classroom. Okay, what happened? All of us have become mental, sir. But we got first class with distinction, sir, but we are totally mental, sir. Here, this feedback was given by the top college students. Because there is no fun. We are doing ratta. We are doing ratta and ulti. Sanjeev, should I explain the meaning of ratta and ulti?
Yes, sir. That is rotting and vomiting.
Ratta means vomiting. No, ratta means memorizing.
Memorizing.
And ulti means vomiting.
Yes.
So we did ratta ulti. We got first class with distinction. Next week we are going home. Everything is over now. Only Viva is pending. Okay. But they have become mental because the teacher is not having fun. Dr. Sanjeev, you are in which department?
Sir, I am in Department of Management Studies.
Okay. Now, I will tell you one live story of one engineering college. It can happen in a degree college also. They have laboratory classes. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So the students went to the laboratory, 3 students on each table. You know all that procedures. The teacher will give instructions. He will give the circuit diagram. He will give the components. He will ask the students to connect the components and then switch off the power supply and then switch on the power supply and check for the input output. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And the students did the connections, and then the students brought to the notice of the teacher, sir, we have completed the connections. The teacher, while sitting on the chair, he said, please switch on the power supply. They switched on. The fire came. What came?
Fire.
Fire came. Immediately, the teacher called the non-teaching staff and said, see, so many components are burnt. Please collect the fine from each student. One resistor will cost you 10 rupees. Inductor will cost you 15 rupees. Capacitor will cost you 20 rupees. Transistor will cost you 30 rupees. IC will cost you 40 rupees. So each student paid 500 rupees fine because all components burnt. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And now next laboratory class, they were asked to make connections. They made connections and another teacher told, please switch on. They said, no, sir, you only please come, sir. And when the teacher came there, the students were going away from the table. Sir, you switch on, sir. You switch on, sir. आप switch on करो सब. हम दूर जा रहा है. हम दूर जा रहा है. क्यों? आपको मालूम हो जाता, sir. Again, the fire came when the teacher switched on. And then the students told non-teaching staff, हम बहुत दूर है टेबल का. हम responsible नहीं है. हमारा पास fine नहीं पूछना. So now you understood, Sanjeev, though you are in management subject, tomorrow I will take a lot of management examples about innovative teaching learning methodologies. But today I wanted to tell you what happens when you don't have fun. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So my dear faculty members, sometimes some components will burn, no problem. But head of the department, principal, vice principal, director, owner of the college also knows nobody wants to burn the buildings or components. It is by mistake or by some other wrong connections they have done it. But now they will never make a mistake in their lifetime. But if you shout at them, they will not be interested in learning. They went away from the table. आप on करो सब, आप on करो. वो बहुत दूर चले गए. So ऐसा नहीं होना ना. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, can you tell me what is written here, Dr. Sanjeev?
If a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn.
Child does not mean LKG child. Child does not mean UKG child. Child means any student is called child. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir.
If a child cannot learn the way we teach, what should we do?
We should teach the way they learn.
They learn. And I tell you, with 37 years of being a teacher, I am also electronics and communication teacher. I was a rank holder from NIT Warangal, as somebody told. But teaching is really very, very interesting profession. You can enjoy your life. Do you agree?
Agreed.
Yes. So we should teach the way they learn. We cannot say, child is not learning, what can I do? If the child cannot learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. Do you agree with that?
Agreed, sir. Fully agreed.
Sir, Sanjeev, did you go to the shop to buy shirts for you and for your children? Anytime?
Pardon, sir? I
Did you go
couldn't
to
hear.
the दुकान shop को गया था कभी भी shirt लेने को लिए?
Many times, sir.
And did you buy shirt for you, for your brother, or for your son?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, did you buy the same size or different size for different people?
Different size for different people. Definitely.
But teaching should be same for all.
Not
So now
same
please
for all.
read. Now read what is there on the slide.
Teaching and education are not one size fits for all.
Teaching and education are
Not one size
repeat.
fits.
One size, does it fit everybody?
No, sir.
Dr. Jagrati Gautam or somebody is there? Jagrati Gautam. Dr. Jagrati.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Jagrati, can you switch on your video?
Is it connected? I'm not able to unmute.
Anyway, Jagrati is not able to talk.
Sir, I'm trying to unmute.
No, but your voice is audible to me.
Okay. Somehow
But
I was
the
not.
thing is, your video is not visible to me.
I have connected to it, sir, but it's saying starting video. Maybe there's some issue.
Okay, now Sanjeev has come back because Sanjeev's video had gone, so that's why I thought somebody will talk. I would like to talk to all the 83 people, but somehow other people are not switching on the audio video. If
I am also ready to speak with this.
Yes, who is willing to speak? Somebody told.
I am ready, sir, but tell me, sir.
Who? What is your good name?
Mariappan, sir. Mariappan from College Virudhunagar.
Virudhunagar. I have visited Virudhunagar 10 years back. Which college are you?
Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology, Virudhunagar, sir.
Since how many years you are working?
I am here for 10 years, sir. I am in the field for... Yes, sir.
I have come to your college 10 years back under Mission 10X program. I don't know whether
You might have seen me, sir. जरूर आप देख सकते हैं मुझे. और आप बोला था ना पहले एक vomiting. उसमें एक word मैं बताना है. swallow करके vomit करना नहीं है. Memorize कर सकते हैं. और in Tamil there is a great word manapadam.
Manapadam.
Yes,
Can
I tell the meaning, sir?
Manapadam means memorizing.
Yes, sir. No. In Tamil there is a great word manapadam. It means manam means heart. Padam means preservation. We are having two storage devices. One is brain, another one is heart.
Correct.
If we are using the heart to learn,
yes,
that will be very easy. I am also having some technique, shortcut method. Shortcut method is not a long method.
Correct.
As you told.
Yes.
So I wanted to speak with you. That's why.
Fantastic. So nice. So nice. Now, Mr. Mariappan, can you tell me, all of us are teachers with so many years of experience, right? Mariappan has switched off.
Tell me, sir. I am
Mariappan. Now, after discussing for the last 1.5 hours, do you feel that we have to change a bit?
Yes, sir. We have to change a lot.
Yes, we have to change a lot. Now, can you read what is there on the screen, Mariappan?
Change is not merely necessary to life. It's life.
So now you understood. We thought change is necessary to our teaching, learning life. But the author says change is not merely necessary to life, it is life.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear to all of us?
Yes, sir.
Mariappan, I am asking a question. Teacher said, sir, I am doing online teaching.
Okay.
How can I see everybody? I know bandwidth problem is there, internet problem is there. I cannot understand the body language of students. I cannot see what they have done. I gave them some homework. I gave them small projects. So now I told them, can you please see the slide? They said, yes, we can see. How many participants are there on the slide, sir?
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sir.
So now they may look elderly because they are actually students of MBA. They are working in the morning and attending to the classes in the evening.
Okay.
But now can you see they are enjoying their online learning?
Yes.
Can you see the smile on their faces?
Yes, yes, sir. All are smiling. Yes.
Are they showing some work which is done by them to everybody?
Yes, yes.
So now somebody says online learning is difficult. Yes, it is difficult compared to online learning is maybe little more challenging because of bandwidth and internet and poor connection, audio video problem. Now Dr. Jagrati was saying video I have switched on, but it is still not opening.
Yes, sir. You are also following different method to keep us active.
Yes.
So we need to search for new methods.
So now
Keep
that is what I am trying to tell you, that
Yes.
online teaching, online learning is not difficult when you call that as online learning rather than online teaching.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because teacher also can learn many things by interacting with the students.
Yes, sir.
So my question to Mariappan is,
Yes, sir.
can you please read what is there?
Teachers, I believe, are the most teachers, I believe, are the most responsible and important members of society because their professional efforts affect the fate of the earth.
So now, who told I am not interested? Anyway, the author's name is there at the bottom.
Yes, sir. எப்பொருள் யார் யாரை கேட்பனும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பது அறிவு.
Teachers are the most responsible and important members of society because their professional efforts affect what?
Fate of the earth.
Sir, earth belongs to the whole world and the fate
Yes,
of the
sir.
world, the
Yes,
fate of the world is affected by the professional efforts of the teachers. Do you
Yes.
agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we have a lot of responsibility on our shoulders because teachers are the most responsible and important members of society because their professional efforts affect the fate of the earth. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. Jarur.
So let us take that little more responsibility. I know we celebrated Teachers' Day yesterday. Am I right?
Yes, yes. I got also
Yes.
award, sir. for
Award.
teaching.
Very good, very good, very good. Congratulations on behalf of all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, Mariappan, can you read what is there in this slide?
The progress of the world depends almost entirely upon education.
The progress of the world, the progress of the world. I'm not saying progress of a country. Progress of the world depends.
Almost entirely upon education.
And you are part of that. Am I
Yes.
right? We
Yes.
are part of that. So
Yes.
the progress of the world, we cannot complain saying that world is not progressing, country is not progressing, because the progress of our country depends entirely upon education. Of course, we can always say politics and all that things, but basically, you understand what is the importance of being a teacher. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Jarur, sir.
So now, there is one saying in English which says, failing to plan is actually planning to fail. Have you heard of this sentence, Mariappan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is that I told? Failing to plan. Failing to plan is actually
Planning to fail.
planning to fail. So can you explain the meaning? Failing
Yes,
to
sir.
plan is actually planning to fail. If you don't plan for your 1 hour session, it is actually you are failing. You are planning to fail. Do you agree?
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
I'm able to hear.
this very slide,
Tell me, press.
the heading of the. Hello.
Tell me, Prasenjit.
Yes, failing to plan is planning to fail. So in the very name of the department has been written, but the painter, he has not planned properly regarding the space. So it is creating a sort of problem. So the point to be pondered is this one.
Fantastic, Prasanjit.
Basically, I am a teacher of management. So I
Very good,
often
very
tell
good.
one story that there were two persons who were given the task of cutting a huge tree. So one of them, they started to do the work with the help of a hacksaw. And the second person, he spent about 2 hours on sharpening the tips of the saw. And after that, when he started to cut the tree, the work was done very easily.
Fantastic.
So that's all we want to tell, sir.
Absolutely right. So why I have given you this picture, and the department itself is called Department of Planning. Correct? Jagriti, you are there? Doctor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe
I'm
we
there.
are not able to see you. So now can you tell us what is written, Dr. Jagriti?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's written, failing to plan is planning to fail. And it has been written outside the building of the department, which is for planning itself.
So now that the sentence is not written, that you can see how they have named their department, Department of Planning. So have they planned properly?
No, they have not
that
done
is
it.
what.
Person who
Now,
have done it.
I am sorry,
Excuse
I
me,
am
sir.
showing,
Excuse
I am
me,
showing
sir.
some, yeah, tell me.
Sir, the way you are discussing the topic, it is very innovative. And few minutes back, you told that you have taken training from many of the countries abroad. So can you, sir, actually your method of teaching is quite innovative. So in the recent new education policy, so can you, sir, throw some light on this fact that will the vernacular means the teaching of different subjects, be it engineering or medical science? So will it, what is your take on it, sir?
Due to network issue, connection is disconnected. Sir is joining again in few seconds.
Are you able to hear me, Ajay Kumar Bansal?
Yes, sir.
Very Very good, very good. There was some issue, technical issues are coming again and again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we were discussing about one particular point. You are able to remember? Somebody else can speak. Anita is there, Ajay Chaurashia is there, Aparna is there, but nobody is coming online. Nobody is saying hello to me. Who is saying hello to me?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Aparna, can you please switch on your video?
Yes, sir. It is just taking a moment. I'll switch on the light. It is very dark. Just give me a moment.
I know, no problem. And, I just know that you are there. Now, can you tell me, what is that I was trying to talk just before this technical error?
You're talking about the lack of planning.
Yes, fantastic. Now, in that connection, I have put one slide. I'm very sorry that cigarette smoking and other things are there. Just ignore that person.
Can't see the slide, sir.
You can't see the slide?
No, sir.
Okay, I will share the screen once again. No problem. I will share the screen once again. So share screen 1, or I will go to the Microsoft share and then come to this. Are you able to see now?
No, sir.
Now, just watch. Are you able to see?
No, sir. No, sir.
सर शेयरिंग करनी पड़ेगी शेयर
शेयर कर दिया मैं शेयर कर दिया बट लेकिन नहीं आ रहा है so don't worry I will do once again so this is share right share button I will say screen 1 and share and now I will switch on the share. Are you able to see my laptop?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I will read this. Aparna, can you please remember every word and repeat after I read only one line, okay?
Yes, sir.
An idiot with a plan. Can you repeat?
An idiot with a plan.
Can beat a genius without a plan.
Can beat a genius without a plan.
So now repeat the full sentence.
An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan.
So now that's all I wanted to say. That means planning is necessary, and sometimes we are more confident that we are ready for a 1 hour class, but all of us should be confident, but we should not be overconfident.
That's right.
Overconfident can create problems to many of us. Do you agree with that?
That's right, sir.
I know. Even your teacher must have told, my teacher has told all of us should be optimistic. None of us should be pessimistic. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
All of us should be optimistic, but none of us should be pessimistic. But I'm going to add one more line for that, Dr. Aparna. All of us should be optimistic. None of us should be pessimistic, but we should be realistic.
Should be realistic.
Yes, and however, a good teacher may be, that little planning is required, whether it is 5 minutes planning, whether it is 2 minutes planning, or whether it is 10 minutes planning, the planning is required for every class. Ajay Chaurasia says, very true. So don't ignore planning, because many teachers of planning department are here. Many teachers from MBA department are there. They know the importance of planning, and they teach for 40 hours about what is planning and what happens if there is no planning. So let us not go into that content of MBA, but we have understood the essence of that. I'm sharing the screen once again, but still it is not coming for some reason. Let me share once again. Now you are able to see my laptop?
No, sir.
No,
Only
sir.
your video. Your
No,
video.
No?
No.
Sure?
Only M symbol is appearing.
Yeah, what symbol is appearing? You are able to see my face?
Yes, sir. Your video is visible, but your screen is not, sir.
So I don't know what is the problem that IT department people should tell us how to unshare then.
Somebody
is
said
unshare?
something. Unshare.
Window is there, screen automatically optimize. You are able to hear now?
You are audible and visible, sir.
Ah.
That PPT is not visible.
What about my laptop? Are you able to see my laptop?
No. The
Now?
screen is no, sir. Not with me.
Console, can you tell us how to unshare?
None of us were able to see your screen, sir.
None of us, sir.
Yeah, but how to unshare? Because now it is under share. Share the content. We should select screen 1, WhatsApp, Google Chrome, Microsoft Office, PowerPoint.
Yes, sir. Microsoft Office PowerPoint.
Yeah, we have done that. Are you able to see the screen now?
I try to.
Now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so let me continue to speak rather than sharing the screen because
Sir,
now
we
you are
can
not
see
able to.
आप करें सर जरा.
Yeah.
अब करके देखें.
Which one?
अब वापिस शेयर करके देखें सर.
Share, and you will get screen 1, Microsoft Office, WhatsApp, Google Chrome, other applications.
वो आपके पास आ रहा होगा सर. PowerPoint.
Screen 1 I used to do. Or Microsoft Office. Now you are able to see, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Fantastic. What is there on the screen?
No, yeah. Slide. An idiot with a plan. Mr.
Can you
Bean's
read that, madam, once again?
An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan.
So I am not going to become an MBA teacher to talk about more details about planning. I think all of us understood failing to plan is actually planning to fail. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
I met one of the professors who had 20 years of experience, and I asked him, what is the greatest lesson you have learned in life in these 20 years of teaching experience? And he said, sir, I will not tell you, I am giving you a slide. Can you read that, Dr. Aparna?
Yeah, it says, the greatest lesson I have learned in life is that I still have a lot to learn.
So now, is that clear to all of us? The greatest lesson I have learned in life is that I still have a lot to learn. Do you agree?
Yes, agreed, sir.
So, yesterday we celebrated Teachers' Day in whose honor, madam?
Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan.
And he has written many books, and some books may be there in everybody's library. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
And you know, one of the books, I'm not going to tell everything, one line only I will say. Teacher is a student till his death. Teacher is a student till his death, which means teacher has to learn till he dies.
Supporting to what has been written on this slide.
Yes. And this was written by a professor saying that with 20 years of experience, I understood that I have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn. Another book, Mr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan says, teacher ceases to be a teacher the moment he stops learning. The teacher ceases to be a teacher the moment he stops learning. Did you get my point, Dr. Aparna?
Yes, sir. That is why we all are here in this FDP.
That is what I'm trying to tell you. I asked another teacher, have you tasted success? He said, not very much. I asked him why. He said, sir, I will not tell. I will give you a slide why I am not tasting success. Can you tell us, Aparna, what he told?
Success and excuses do not talk together. If you want excuses, forget about success. If you want success, do not give excuses.
I'm not saying all this is not known to us, but I'm trying to say that you see a lot of things which we need to do. We need to become successful. I'm not saying we are not successful, but we want you to become the world's best faculty. We should not say world's best institutes are only in America. World's best institutes should be in India also. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And all that success is possible, but one of the person who, did little bit of thinking, he says, Success and excuses do not talk together. If you want excuses, forget about success. If you want success, do not give excuses. I don't want to read once again, but I think all of us got what the author wanted us to know. Am I right, Dr. Aparna?
That's right, sir.
See, we make excuses. In fact, this is a conversation between two teachers. It was converted into a slide by another faculty. I was there, when this conversation happened. One teacher told the other teacher, I'm getting tired. What should I do? And the other teacher said, if you're getting tired, sleep earlier. Don't sleep after 1 p.m., 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Another teacher says, I am out of shape. I cannot do all this. I am, obesity. My health is a problem. Do exercise more. One teacher said, see, I don't have time for all these innovative teaching learning methodologies. I don't have time for involving all the students in the teaching learning process. I don't have time. He says, if you don't have time, quit watching TV. You will find all the time. Of course, TV means Android phone now, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, all that. One teacher said, see, I'm not a rich person. I'm coming from a middle class or below middle class. I don't have money. Stop wasting it. We go to coffee day and spend 100 rupees for a coffee. Our mother can prepare 100 rupees coffee for all the members for 1 week. Am I right, Dr. Aparna?
That's right, sir.
See, another teacher says, my God, this teaching profession is becoming complicated. I don't know what to do. So another teacher says, start small and try. Start with a small topic and see how you can do much more interesting. One teacher says, no, I am not having this much knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, learn and read a book. We all know what we need to do, but most people still don't do it because it is hard to go out of our comfort zone and it is easier just to make excuses. Am I right, Dr. Aparna?
Exactly, sir.
Can you tell me what is written on this slide, Dr. Aparna?
You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone.
You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. You have to come out of comfort zone. And change begins at the end of your comfort zone. It won't happen when you are in comfort zone, change won't happen. And change is necessary, we told, and the author says change is not merely necessary, but it is life. Am I right, Dr. Aparna?
Yes, change is the only thing constant.
So one teacher said, what is there at the end of comfort zone? What is there outside comfort zone? I said, there are many things. So what is there after comfort zone, Dr. Aparna?
Fear zone.
And after fear zone?
Learning zone.
After learning zone?
Growth zone.
So why are we stuck in the comfort zone? Because we feel?
Lack of confidence, fear of failure again.
Safe. We feel safe and in control.
Yes,
Answer is there on the board, right? In comfort zone, all of us are feeling safe and in control. When our head of the department or principal says, do this, do that, no, sir, students are not working hard, sir, students are not interested in studies, sir. So you don't want to change because we are feeling happy, we are feeling safe and we are in control now. But only when you come out of the comfort zone, you get into the fear zone. In the fear zone, yes, we are affected by others' opinion. Our senior teacher told, my God, don't do that way, don't do this way. So we are getting affected by others' opinion. And self-confidence to do things better. And in the process, we find many excuses. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We have to come out of that fear zone to enter into learning zone where we will acquire new teaching learning skills. Where we will be able to deal with challenges and problems, and where therefore we are able to extend our comfort zone. The diameter of comfort zone will increase so that we will get into learning zone. Am I right?
Right, sir.
And once you come out of the learning zone, you will be able to set new goals. You will be able to conquer objectives. You will be able to live your dreams. You will be able to find a purpose for our profession. Do you agree with this? Are you able to hear me, Dr. Aparna? Aparna. Aparna is not talking. Aparna is talking or no? Aparna? Dr. Ajay Kumar Bansal?
Yes, sir.
But Aparna's voice is not audible. Maybe by mistake she has put mute.
नहीं unmute है sir.
Okay, somebody else can come in. Any other teacher is there who wants to say hello to me for the next few minutes? Another 5-6 minutes we will complete. Is that okay?
Hello, sir.
Hello,
I would
sir.
like to interact, sir.
Yeah, who is
Sir.
that? Can you tell me your name?
I am Dr. Arun Kumar,
Chandrasekhar speaking to you.
BMSIT Bangalore.
Kumar, can you tell me you are from which college?
From BMS Institute of Technology and Management, Bangalore, sir.
Fantastic. So now can you please read what are the 2 lines on the top of the screen?
The weapons of mass distraction are more dangerous than weapons of mass destruction.
So what is that meaning of that, Dr. Arun?
So distraction is too much of creating the disturbances, and we may go away from the main line of intention.
So weapons of mass distraction are more dangerous than
weapons of mass destruction.
So now you know what is the meaning of that. Can you give me small examples of weapons of mass distraction?
So mass destruction, for example, it may be some like a nuclear bomb.
Sir, that is mass destruction.
Yes,
I'm
sir,
asking distraction.
So distraction, sir, distraction like the internet addict, for example, sir.
So one teacher said mobile phone itself is a weapon of mass distraction. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So because of that mobile phone, students, even teachers, parents, family members are getting distracted from the regular work.
Exactly,
I'm not saying whether it is WhatsApp or Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram or some other gram. Do you agree?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we should make use of technology. I appreciate that we use technology. We should use mobile phone. We should use technology. But I think we are misusing, abusing, overusing. Is that right, Dr. Arun?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You should use mobile phone. You should use technology. But we are misusing, abusing, overusing.
Yes, sir.
And because of that, it is becoming more dangerous than weapons of mass destruction. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somewhere, the ethical of practice or ethics of using it should come into picture, sir.
Fantastic, fantastic. And one teacher said, sir, I'm not a great person, sir. I can't become a world's best teacher. I said, no, even if you're not a great person, you will become the world's best teacher. And he said, how, sir? I said, please read what is there in this slide. Dr. Arun, can you read?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, sir, this can be well supported by if you are having a proper planning and with proper intention and with proper mission and strategies, we can definitely reach the great goal with great milestones, intermediary milestones. So we need not be a very great person to start with, sir.
Yes. So now can you tell me, Dr. Arun, what is written on the top?
It does not matter how many resources you have. If you don't know how to use them, it will never be enough.
So have you seen how many ladders he is having?
Yes, sir. Many several, sir, hundreds of ladders.
And he is not able to see what is happening on that side. He is not able to climb because resources are there, but
yes.
It looks like he is not using them properly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So because why I showed you this slide, because many people said, sir, in our college, computer is not working, oscilloscope is not working, transformer is not working, internet is not working. All that is a problem in many colleges, no problem. But whatever you have, that we should know how to use resources. Do you agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Ajay?
The resource utilization need to be optimized, sir.
Dr. Arun, are you able to hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Arun, did you buy potatoes for your house anytime from the market?
Yes, sir.
Potato, when you buy, is it hard or is it soft?
It will be hard, sir.
Can we eat raw potato from the shop directly?
No, sir.
So therefore, we put it into the boiling water, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then it becomes soft. Then you add, chili powder, salt, and other things, and enjoy the potato, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But did you also buy eggs for your house anytime from the shop, Dr. Arun?
Yes, sir.
And when egg falls on the road, will you be able to take it back?
No, when it boils,
it is already soft, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now can you read the sentence which is there?
The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It is what you are made of, not the circumstances.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
So I think Dr. Ajay Kumar Bansal, what is the time in your watch, Ajay?
बस सर 2-5 मिनट में खत्म कर ले.
हो गया मेरा हो गया. This is the last slide. The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It is what you are made of, not the circumstances. So with this, I want to end today's session. Tomorrow we will meet at 9:15 with a new topic. And I will be happy to take questions. You can write your questions on the chat box, or you can ask me, or you can reserve your questions for tomorrow's morning session as you like. Because I think many people are looking at the watch. Am I right, Dr. Ajay Kumar Bansal?
Yes, sir. I request all the members to please switch on their camera to have a group photograph. And sir, please stop sharing.
Yeah, I'm stopping. I have stopped, sir. I request everybody to switch on their videos because sir wants to take a small photograph in memory of this session. I hope this session was useful, helpful, beneficial, advantageous, and it was interesting. I don't know. You have to give the feedback to me as well as to give the feedback to Ajay Kumar Bansal, who is chairman of organizing committee. Yes, Dr. Ajay Kumar Bansal, I think almost everybody except Anita madam has switched on. So if you have learned something in this session, can you please raise your finger? So all of you have learned something? I am happy because I know all of you cannot speak simultaneously. Already we are seeing the pinch of bandwidth issues. I am able to see smile on almost everybody's face. I hope the smile will continue till we retire from the teaching profession. How to make it more interesting, we will continue with tomorrow's class. And over to Ajay Kumar Bansal for some announcements if he wants to make anything. Otherwise, I think you had a long day.
Thank you very much, sir, for your talk. We will again meet, sir, on morning session from 9:15. And if you have any doubt or any question, you can write us on the chat box, and then we will be having that question answered by sir in the next morning, or you can ask sir again on the next tomorrow Tomorrow, sir will be taking one session from 9:15 on that new methodology, innovative methodology, teaching learning methodologies. And sir, you are asking for some assignment.
Yes, that I will give it to them, not today. I will give it to them on the third day.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir will be.
They have to do some assignment at home and come back for the fourth day.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for your excellent talk. And I am getting the responses from all the participants that they have enjoyed.
Thank you, sir.
And your talk is a very excellent, sir.
Thank you so much and wish you all the best. Enjoy your evening. We will connect again at 9:15 sharp.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.